Hey girls, Kaylee here. So this is our second Capitol inspired hairstyle, and I noticed a lot in the Capitol. I guess one of the trends that was going on there was that they had these curls that were really teased out and poofy looking. Like Effie had really tight curls, but then a lot of the people just had that very avant-garde teased out like triangle shaped curl. And so I wanted to kind of do a little bit more of a retro and a little bit more of a wearable interpretation of that. So this is it. It's something that you could actually wear if you wanted to be really retro inspired and just kind of go that way. I think it's really pretty. It's a nice way to get some really voluminous hair for people with very thin hair like me too. So if you have that problem, this is a really good way because this is fairly voluminous hair for somebody with as thin of hair as I do. It's awesome. So I hope you guys like this. I hope this is fun. This is so nice and summery and pretty. I hope you guys try it out, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah! Bye! Okay, I know this tutorial is not going to be for everyone. Just keep in mind that I wanted to experiment a little with this one. Alright, so you're going to take the top section of hair and curl it whichever way you want your hair to fall. I like my hair to fall to the left, so I curled it to my left. Obviously it's to the right in this video, but left. Alright, and then you're going to curl in horizontal sections away from the face. You're going to go in a horizontal section that goes around the head, circling that first one that we did. You can see I'm using a curling iron in this one. That's because you can do this with hot rollers or a curling iron, whichever one you have or want to use. A curling iron is going to give you a little bit better hold, but I used hot rollers because my hair had just been through a lot that day. Now you might notice this is actually the same thing, the same curl pattern that I used for my 1940s pinup curls. That's because I like this for getting a nice retro look to your hair. It was a curl pattern that I really enjoyed that day when I was filming, so I just decided to keep using it. Then you're going to go down another level and create one more level of horizontal sectioning around your head with the curls going away from your face. And basically that's all you're doing, is making that one top one and then just radiating around your head in horizontal sections, curling away from the face until you have all the hair incorporated. And then you're going to let it sit and cool until it's completely cool and you don't feel any more heat on your hair, whether that's been from it's been in a curling iron and you've pinned it against your hair, or whether it was sitting in hot rollers and the hot rollers are now cool. And then you just go ahead and let your hair down and let it fall naturally. And then once it's all done, you can give it a little bit of spray to help it hold a little bit more. But then make sure that if you give it some hairspray, that you let the hairspray completely dry before we move on to anything else. The next step that you want to make those kind of frizzy, voluminous curls is you're going to brush through the hair, and you can even finger through and pull the curls apart. You can see that's giving me a lot of pieciness and a lot of volume, because you're kind of making the curls stand against each other, so you're adding a lot of bulk to the hair. So that's the first thing you can do, but if you want even more volume, you can actually back brush through the skirt of your hair. You take a brush and you brush backwards from the ends towards the roots, and the more you do that, the bigger it's going to get, so you pretty much decide how big you want your style to be there. It can either be really crazy or just, you know, a little bit more voluminous. And then I decided to take my front hair back and pin it with a little flower. I just thought that would be pretty and retro, and I kind of like the little adornment there. So that's it. Like I said, this isn't going to be everyone's cup of tea, but some of you guys I think are really going to like this, and I hope you guys try it out. I will see you in my next video. Bye!